Hi folks, thanks for joining me again and welcome to the third in this series of paintings. So sticking with the small hake brush, I'm just going to give that a little bit of a soaking, and also that as well, just so the paper stretches evenly. That's all. Obviously I can't really wet the top bits, but I'm not going to worry about that. Right then, what colour shall I use now? Let's start off with these and just see where it leads. So it's just alizarin crimson and raw sienna and ultramarine. Just looking to create some light effect in the water. A little bit strong at the top. And then what I'm going to do is the same colours. I'm going to start popping in some of these mountains. Push them up. And then while let's just bring them down that sort of level, and I'm just going to pull down reflections as well at the same time. Just nice and simple. Maybe just a hint. A bit of texture on there, just slightly. And something down there as well. Soften that off a little bit. Right then, let's clean the brush. I'm going to introduce a bit of lemon yellow, a bit of Payne's grey, sort of really dark green. Wait, that was a bit of lemon yellow, a bit of Payne's grey, and let's put a few trees in. So I'm just flicking the brush up. Again, I'm just pulling down the reflections as I go along. A few up there as well. Pull those down. And there's also a few on the other side. So let's just flick up like that. What I'm doing, I'm just twisting, slightly turn the brush. More lemon yellow, but lots of Payne's grey next. I want to create one in front now, in front of this. So lots of Payne's grey, so it shows up. I'll pull down the reflections. So we'll do something similar on this side as well. I'm just going to pull that slightly. It has paper's just stretched a little bit, so I'm just going to re-clip it. Just see how it's flat against the into the easel. And then I'm also thinking maybe a bit of land in the foreground. Switching to just a little rigger brush. Let's just stick a few little posts in there. These ones will have reflections off them. And shall I put, I'm just thinking, have a little boat, I think, in the distance. So I just take a, just going to take a, whoops, just a dab of white. I'm going to pop a boat just right there in the distance. I might just call that little watercolour finished. I'm just going to stick my name down there and call that one done. So, I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for watching as always, especially all the patrons over at patreon.com/StephenCronin, and join me next time just so that I'll paint this fourth and final painting. So keep practicing and I'll see you again soon. In fact, just before I go, I keep forgetting to take the tape off. Let's just take this tape off and just see what it looks like. So I'll tell you what, I have to watch. It leaves a mark on there. I've never noticed that before. I have to be careful with that masking tape, but not too bad. This will end up on eBay with all my other paintings, so if anybody wants to purchase any of the paintings, you'll see the link in the description below on my eBay shop. So thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.